Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to teach you how to draw a cupcake inspired by the artist Wayne Thiebaud. You're first going to need your piece of paper. We're going to find about the middle of our paper. And I'm going to start by drawing something called an ellipse. I'm going to start with a nice, gentle, light curved line. I like to use feather lines. And that ellipse is going to be about as wide as the outside of my hand. I'm just going to slightly put these on a diagonal line going down, and then I'm going to mimic the curve that is on the top of my cylinder that I'm creating, and I'm going to do the same type of light, loose curve on the bottom. Once I have the bottom of my cupcake done, I'm now going to envision that there is a dome or half of a sphere on top. So I'm just kind of practicing a couple different lines I could do for my icing. There's all kinds of examples in my drawing guide that you can go ahead and look at, but you want to follow kind of the shape of a big arch as well. For this, I'm doing a few curved lines that are slightly overlapping. They don't have to be perfect. Remember, when we do icing, it is really up to the discretion of the artist or the baker, right? Now let's start thinking about things I can add to the decoration of my cupcake. I erased one little spot at the very top and I drew a sphere at the top. A sphere is basically just a circle, but I drew a little curved line going down and then added the stem of a cherry on the top. Maybe I want to start adding sprinkles. Maybe I want there to be some kind of a theme for my cupcake. It's really up to you to decide what you want to do. Now let's think about adding that texture on the bottom of our cupcake. Go ahead and find the middle of your cylinder, and then I'm going to move over just a bit and start drawing vertical lines that go slightly bending outward to that diagonal line on the outside. Go back and do it on the other side as well. Next, we're going to add a plate or something for our cupcake to be sitting on. We're going to do some overlapping here. We're going to draw a curved line that looks like it is continuing behind my cupcake. It's creating a bit of an illusion. And then we're going to do a nice slight curved line underneath, and this is going to give us a shape called an ellipse. If you want to do a double ellipse, you could for a little extra detail there. We don't want our cupcake to be floating in outer space, so let's go ahead and put a baseline or a horizon line that can make it look like our cupcake is sitting on a table. If you want your icing to be extra ooey gooey, you can even overlap some curved lines. Notice how I erased the top of my cylinder and added some extra fluff coming down the sides. Okay, we're all done with our drawing. Next up, color.